Vulnerability scanning is just a symptom of a much larger issue that we're dealing with today. And that issue is, who are we as a profession? And what do we call ourselves? And are we really no longer MSPs and you're only MSSPs? Or is that just a bunch of bogus marketing gobbledygook that doesn't really have any meaning? That's a separate issue, but we need to address this issue. Is the MSP term, is the words managed services worth saving? And if they're not worth saving, what would you replace them with anyway? 2 stories, both of them true. Weaver outrage meter might get to medium. Be warned. First example, had a friend, known him for a while, used to work for an MSP, no longer works for an MSP, works for an end user organization. This end user organization is not into technology, meaning that's not what they do. They do something completely separate. They use technology and they have technology problems, and they had a technology problem and they wanted to find an MSP. And so they went to market to find an MSP, and this particular company responded to the call. The company represented themselves as a managed service provider. They get a meeting with this organization. And after a period of time, this individual says, because this individual, remember, used to work in the managed services business, they used to work for an MSP, so they had a little bit of knowledge about managed service providers. And this individual started to say to his colleagues, I don't think this is an MSP. I think this is something else. And this individual gave us the URL to this company and said, man, I've been out of managed services for a little bit, but hopefully I haven't gone crazy. Can you guys tell me if this is an MSP? And we looked at it and we said, no, that's not an MSP. That they look like a consulting firm. They look like they do cyber security consulting, but there's nothing on here to indicate that they do anything close to managed services. Like not even close. And the individual responded and said, all right, thanks. I appreciate that. That was a good reality check. And so, we thought about it and we said, wow, this is, we talk about this issue a lot. We talk about it with regulators and policymakers, and the issue of identifying proper identification of MSPs is a real critical issue. And here was a real live world example. And so it's kind of nice to see things validated, your theories validated and proven true.